Let's do the viral Shelby and full face application using 100% drugstore items. Now let's experiment together because some of these products I've never used in my life. So let's see how it goes. Everything here is all from Shelby Ann, her recommendations. This is all 100% drugstore products, okay? There are a few things that I tried over the weekend to see, you know, how they last, how they work, but there are certain products in here that I have not tried. So it's gonna be new for the both of us. So I'm gonna start off by literally doing everything that she did step by step, okay? So the first thing that she does is the Hydrating Milky Toner. And I'm just gonna put some on my hand and put it everywhere. My eyes are already done with just bronzer, the Infallible bronzer, and a light shadow right on the inner corner. And I even used the NYX brow pencil instead of my Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I actually really, really like it. Okay, so now, after that, she puts on the Thirst Burst drops from e.l.f. Super hydrating. It says skin types, dry, oily, and combination. I've never used this. So I'm gonna do a couple pumps. Everywhere. Very hydrating, okay. Okay, then she does the e.l.f. skin sunscreen. This is in the color, what color is this? Sunbeam, okay. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my face. So I use medical grade skincare, and I recently discovered this Korean SPF that I'm obsessed with. But this is actually really nice and glowy. Like, this can totally be used for vacations, poolside. Very glowy, pretty. Okay, so I applied that everywhere. And I saw this was not a part of her lineup, but I saw the hydrating lip mask from e.l.f. And I was like, let me try this, because you know I love my Laneige. So I wanted to try some. Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's get into it. Okay, so I got the color W5.5 in the True Match, okay? This color fits me perfectly, and I actually tried it twice this week, and I was pleasantly surprised. I'm using the Morphe M439 brush. I don't know if they even have this brush anymore, but you can literally use any foundation buffing brush. I just find that it gives you better coverage. So I have a lot of pigmentation in my skin. I scar really easily. So if I have a breakout, I will literally look like I have a breakout for months because I get stained from my pimples. But this baby covers it really well. So I'm just gonna put it everywhere, down to my neck. And right now I just used one pump. I'm not putting any actually underneath my eyes. I'm gonna let the concealer do the concealing. Gonna grab another pump. And I'm just gonna really focus on evening it out everywhere first. Here's a little tip, guys. After you're done evening out your skin and you find that there are still some areas that need a little bit more love, you just add a little bit to your foundation brush and just press it in over those areas that need a little bit more love, and it'll give you more coverage rather than you having to put on everywhere. So you just focus on the areas that need a little bit more coverage. Okay. So now after doing that, I saw that she used both the, what is this? The 24-hour Infallible Concealer, and then she also used the Neutrogena, but I found that the colors look a little too rosy for me, and I like more of like a golden cool undertone for underneath my eyes. So I'm just gonna stick to using the Infallible, but I really am interested in using these because I heard they are a dupe for the NARS Radiant Concealer, and I love the NARS Radiant Concealer. Okay, so I saw that there wasn't a lot of like golden shades, like what I like underneath my eyes, but I'm just gonna mix a little bit. So I'm gonna use, what color is this? Amber 385. And I'm first just gonna put some here, because this one's a little on the darker side, but I like mine bright. So I'm gonna go in with the brighter shade, which is the Cashmere. And I'm gonna put some here, a little bit there. I also use this over the weekend, and I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, wow, she is thick, but not dry. I am here for it. Okay, so I just put some right in the inner corner, a little bit on the outer, and I'm gonna use my Paw Paw sponge from Amazon. Love this sponge. And I'm just going to press it right underneath. Get into the inner corners. And I'm gonna press going up. Just like this. See that? Okay, concealer. We are here for it. Then on this side, be careful with your little wing. We do not want to ruin it. I always go high to the sides of my face. And it blends so beautifully, which I really like. Okay, down to the nose, I'm just pressing it because I want it to be narrow. A little narrow application there. And then right here in between your brows, make sure that you blend it side to side, because if not, you're just gonna have a really straight line of concealer right in the middle of your brows, and you do not want that. Okay, then I'm gonna go towards the center of my forehead. So everything that she does, I already do. Like, that is how I place my makeup. Like, how she places it, that's what I do. I do all creams and liquids first, and then I set everything with powder. So I was like, okay, we're on the same page here. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little bit more just to brighten it, just a tiny bit more right here. I like my under eyes to be bright, but I used the darker shade just to cancel out any discoloration in my inner corner. Because if not, if I just go in with the super, super light one, it can turn a little gray, and we do not want that. Okay. So after we do this, I'm gonna go in with the bronzer. This is gonna be my first time using this. Okay, so we'll just do this together. This is the Milani Cheek Kiss Spicy Season. The one that she uses, it's like one shade lighter than this. And I'm like, I think that's gonna like literally look exactly like my skin tone. So let me go up a shade. So I'm gonna use the number 47 Sephora brush. I'm gonna pick some up and melt it back into the back of my hand. And I'm gonna place it on the high points of the sides of my face here. So like right where my ear is, I'm gonna start there. And I'm using like the belly of the brush, and I'm just going to press it just like this. I'm gonna melt it in. I personally don't like to go in with like the product directly onto the face, I find that one, it can dry up too quickly, and I feel like you can't really like blend it easily. So I like doing this first, and I am here for this cream bronzer. It's very, very light. It is blendable. Very impressed. Okay, Milani. Okay, going up to the hairline. Just like this. And then down to the jawline. So what you're doing is a 3. You wanna make sure that you have, well, one side will be a 3, one side will be an E, but you wanna get color in all the right places. Just like this. Wow, this bronzer really does blend beautifully. Okay. All right. Now, I'm gonna put a little bit on the sides of my nose, so I'm gonna use a crease blending brush. What number is this? 286. And I'm gonna pick some up from MAC, by the way. And then I'm gonna blend it on the back of my hand because I don't want a lot of product when I'm doing my nose contour. And I'm gonna go from the beginning of my brow to the sides of my nose on the tip and bring it back to the front. Okay. By the way, thank you Creative Beauty Co for sponsoring this video. If you are in the Arizona area and you are wanting to know how to do makeup on yourself, I offer private one-on-one hands-on makeup lessons as well as master classes for aspiring makeup artists and makeup artists. Or if you are just needing an artist for special events or your special wedding day, I am your girl. Hit the link below to contact me. Beautiful. Wow, this little baby melts beautifully. I am here for it. Okay, so now we are gonna use the L'Oreal, what color is this? Dewy Bright Pink Liquid Blush. Again, this is my first time using this. So I'm gonna use some on the back of my hand because I don't like to go directly onto my face, like I mentioned before. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off any bronzer that's on my 47 brush from Sephora, and I'm gonna pick some up. I'm gonna smile a little bit, and I'm gonna get kind of like the tops of my cheeks because I want it to be high, especially because I have a round face. So I'm gonna bring it all the way up. I'm kind of like underneath my eye a little bit, and I'm bringing it all the way up. This is gonna pull my face upward, and this color is beautiful. Here for it. Okay, the same thing. A little bit goes a long way, guys, like truly. So you don't need to put so much. Oh my gosh, we are here, we are here. Okay, now after doing that, I'm just gonna grab my little paw brush again and melt this together. Make sure that there's no harsh lines. And if you don't set underneath your eyes right away, they get creasy. So I'm just gonna smooth it out a little bit, blend it out. Okay, now this Infallible loose setting powder, it is so hard to get this. You have to travel to like multiple Target stores, maybe even order it online because this sells like hotcakes, guys. And it works really well. I tried it and I was like, okay. L'Oreal has definitely scaled and did their thing. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a little puffer brush from Amazon. I mean, a puffer puff. And I am just going to kind of like melt it in the palm of my hand. And I am going to press it on the inner corner. By the way, this is in the color light pink. I'm excited to just walk around all day and see how this wears because it's applying beautifully. Okay, on the sides of the nose. Don't forget the sides of the nose. Okay, blur action. Okay, then I'm gonna set the nose. Then the concealer. I'm gonna put a little bit, kind of like on the sides as well. Just a little bit, because I am oily. So we gotta make sure that we set in all the areas that I make it a little oily. So I'm just gonna kind of set. Okay, powder. I used this one time last week and I was like, okay. I love how thin it is. It doesn't like seep into the fine lines. Okay, now after that, she used the bronzer from L'Oreal Infallible as well. And this is in the color, what color is this? Oh, 400 Tan, okay. And I'm gonna use an angled brush, okay? This is from this is from Morphe. I don't know if they even have it because I haven't been able to find it, and I know they changed their brushes, but just get any angled brush. Okay, and now I'm just going to set wherever I placed the bronzer, and I'm just doing patting motions. Gotta make sure you get all up in there. Same here. Everywhere where the bronzer was, the cream liquid bronzer. Okay, and then I'm gonna get my crease brush, put it on the sides of my nose. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with the Confident Pink from Infallible as well. Listen, L'Oreal, I need to get sponsored for this video because I used all your products today. Got it, okay. So now I'm gonna just remove the bronzer that's on my angled brush. And I'm gonna pop some on, patting motions. Ooh, okay, pigmentation. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, this color is pretty. Okay, then I put a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my nose, and on my forehead, just so I can get a little bit of color everywhere, but I am here for this color. So pretty. Okay. I found the Infallible, what is this called? Champagne Glow highlighter. So I am gonna put some on with a highlighter brush from Morphe. And I'm just gonna put it right above my cheeks here. Okay, pigmentation. A little bit there. Right here in the center. And then on the sides of my forehead. Just to give me a little glow everywhere. Okay, do you guys see this glow? Okay, now I am going to use the bronzer that I used, and I am going to use a small little brush from MAC. Oh my gosh, what number is this? My brushes are so old, guys, that the number just came off, but they work like perfection still, so I cannot get rid of them. Okay, so I'm gonna use a small brush like this, just use any small brush, and I am going to apply some bronzer right underneath on my lash line. And the trick is, guys, to drag down a little bit lower to camouflage your fine lines so they won't be super noticeable. Okay. And then the same brush that I used for my nose contour, I'm just gonna make sure that we blend all of this through on the sides too. This bronzer is very pretty. And this is what I used on my crease, guys. This is the shadow that I used. So everything flows. Okay, now let's do the lip. Okay, so let's try this lip together because I have not tried this lip. Okay, so I got the one that she used, which is this, what is it called? Subtle Touch. But then I saw this taupe liner that's called Touch Up Taupe, right? And then this one is called Syringe Sienna. Okay. And the reason why I got those two was because if this one was too light, I have something to use just in case. Okay, so I'm gonna use, it's the NYX Duck Plump. So it's supposed to give me a little tingle. It's a pretty color. Okay, it's a little too light. I'm gonna go in with the Syringe Sienna, but I'm just gonna put it right on my Cupid's bow. Or maybe not. We're just gonna put it everywhere. Ooh, I feel the tingles, guys. Okay, so she used Champagne Latte, I think it's called, from L'Oreal, the lipstick, and it had a little bit of shimmer in it. I'm not a fan of shimmery lipsticks like that, and I felt like it was probably a little too light. So I grabbed the color Fairest Nude. It smells good too. Just right in the center. Then I'm gonna go back in with that darker lip liner. And make sure I don't cover it all the way with the lipstick. Oh yeah, I can definitely feel the tingles. Okay, so she used the Ice Maybelline glosses. I have been using these glosses for a while now. Since they came out, I was obsessed, and Ice is my favorite color, so I thought that it was great that she used it because it's one of my faves. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some right in the center. Because if you put in the center and a little bit over your Cupid's bow, you give the illusion that your lips are bigger and a little bit more poutier. This lip combo is so pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna put on some mascara. I'm gonna use my favorite drugstore mascara, and it's actually a L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I need a new one. But I'm gonna use some right on my bottom lashes. Ooh, my lips are tingling. Whew. Okay, now I am going to set it and forget it with the One Size dupe from L'Oreal, because I heard it's an amazing dupe. This is the Infallible 3-second setting mist up to 36 hours. All right, let's see. Whew. Oh yes, honey, this is gonna grip it and not let go. Oh my gosh, how pretty. All right, Shelby Ann, you did it, girl. I actually really love all of these products together. This truly looks like I used all high-end products. Like how I do my makeup, it literally looks like this. And it's fraction of the cost. These blend beautifully. The lip is literally lipping, okay? Because it is plump galore, and I'm here for it. 10 out of 10.